I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a time like this, in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's a lot better now.
It was like a huge weight lifted.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Coming to you live from Pizza Ranch Studio, 7 pizza ranches throughout the state of Missouri, and they are our studio sponsor, along with our presenting sponsor, Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane here in Bolivar, Missouri, Shelter Insurance, the Bank of Billings, established 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County. Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks sponsors our of the week, Great Southern Bank. They're as much about your money as you do. It's time for the Country Financial Team of the Week. And to that, we go north to Sherwood High School and head softball coach there, Lonnie Price. Coach Price, hey, thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Coach, you guys were nominated by a couple teams coming out of the tournament you played down here at Morrisville. Tell us a little bit about that tournament. You sweep the tournament and get in the championship game, and that goes 9 innings. But kind of run back through the tournament for us.
Yeah, I mean, we're really proud of that win because last year we also won that tournament. So we went down there. We're kind of a smaller team. We're a Class 2 team. We started off that tournament with another Class 2 team, but after that we had to face, a Class 4 and 2 Class 5 teams into the championship. All teams, were really, really good games. The Kempton game was good. Republic game was really close. That came down to the time limit. We won 3-2. And then that championship game seemed like it lasted forever. We were winning. They tied it up. Had to go to extra innings. Seemed like they got ahead. We tie it up, and they got a couple runs ahead. And somehow we figured out a way to still win that in 9 innings, 7-6. So we played really, really well. Nice to, win that tournament 2 in a row. Especially considering, like I said, we're just this little bitty school here in Creighton, but we have all these amazing athletes that can go to a big tournament and still compete and win.
Well, you come down to Morrisville. You've won the tournament 2 years in a row. What brought you down here? How did you originally find out about the tournament? And I know David Franchik over there at Morrisville, the athletic director. I've known him for years. They always put on good events.
So in the past, we've struggled with getting our schedule full at the beginning of the season. We start off kind of slow. We'd only have a few games when other schools would have like 5 or 6 games. So we were looking to add some more games at the beginning of the season. Misha changed some of the rules and let you pick up as many tournaments as you want, just as long as you didn't exceed a certain amount of games. And I think I heard about that tournament from some other coaches that played there. So we contacted them. They let us in it. It's probably one we'll stick with for as long as they have it.
Well, tell us about the weekend. Do you guys come down and stay overnight here in Bolivar, or I know Morrisville?
Yeah, we had some parents that wanted to spend the night, but we travel a lot. We have 3 home games here because there's not a lot of teams around us that still play fall ball, so we have to travel so much. This is our opportunity to get used to traveling really far, playing ball, coming back home, all right, then having to get up the next day and come all the way down and play ball again. So this gets us used to traveling to play. Later in the season, we'll go to Springfield for a tournament, and that's how we kind of get used to spending the night and having to stay in a hotel and then get up and play. Because hopefully, I don't know if you know, last year we were runner-up in state, so we had to do that. We had to go to Springfield, play our first game in state, spend the night, and then go to the championship game. So it's good practice to travel, and it's also good practice to stay overnight.
You've got several young ladies alongside there. You might introduce them. We'll just go one at a time, kind of around the room, and let them kind of tell a little bit about themselves.
All right, I'll tell you what year they are. I'll let them say their name so I don't have to say everybody's name. Let's go with our seniors first, right here.
I'm Rebecca Riffle. I am currently the catcher.
All right. Rebecca. Well, we'll go one at a time. I won't remember everybody's name, but Rebecca, tell us a little bit about your experience in the Morrisville tournament from catching.
It's definitely play by play. One pitch at a time is what we'd like to do. Our pitcher is very reliable for us. We as a team, we come out, we always find a way through, and we always work together.
Now, Rebecca, a lot of times that I caught, collegiately, and a lot of it's depend on the relationship you have with the umpire. Are there guys? Do you enjoy that relationship with the umpire, kind of getting to talk back and forth?
Yeah, of course. You always learn different things about different umpires. Some like it one way, some like it another way. You just gotta learn their way, unfortunately, because they're in control of the game.
Now, about where do you hit in the lineup?
I hit second.
Second. Tell us a little bit about that. What are your plans as you step into the box? Are you looking for certain pitches? Or are you looking for location? You don't have to tell me. I don't want to give away any secrets. But are you looking for certain pitches or locations?
Not really. I just wait. I be patient. Every pitcher normally gets wild at some point. There's going to be that one pitch that comes down that's going to be just right. So he's going to be patient.
All right. Very good. Well, congratulations on behalf of Country Financial for being part of the team of the week. Coach Price, who do we have next?
All right, my other senior right here. What's your name?
Sarah Dunker. I play second base.
Sarah, congratulations on the championship. Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities on the team.
My personal goal is to honestly keep everyone happy and keep a really positive vibe. I really just want to have fun, especially since this is, my senior year. I really enjoy playing with all these girls, and I just strive to have fun. And then as we have fun, obviously play well.
Very good. How long have you been playing second base? Has that been your position pretty much all through high school?
Well, I started second base my freshman year. Then my sophomore year, I got moved to the outfield, and then my junior and senior year, I played second base both years.
Yeah. Is that by far your favorite?
Yeah, I like second base.
All right. And about where do you hit in the lineup?
I hit fifth.
All right. Very good. Well, Sarah, again, congratulations, and thanks for being part of the show today.
Thank you.
You bet. Where are we going next, Coach?
All right, so we do have another senior. She moved in this year. She's been fighting a few injuries, so right now she's been practicing with us, and she's going through some physical therapy. We're just kind of hoping to get her healthy by the end of the year. It's Avery back here in the corner. Can you see her?
Avery, how are you?
Good.
All right. What when you come back from your injury, what position are you likely to be playing?
Hopefully shortstop, but it's really just wherever Price decides to put me.
Yeah. A lot of times, being a former athlete and going through injuries, a lot of times when you're forced to sit and watch, you learn a lot about the game and you learn a lot about yourself. What have you learned about the game looking at it through a different set of eyelids?
Definitely got to stay positive through any mistakes, and I try to be there for most of them whenever they are getting down and trying to keep them out of their heads.
Very good. Well, Godspeed with your injury. I hope you recover very quickly and get back and resume play as quickly as possible.
Thank you.
You bet. And where are we going next, Coach Price?
All right, let's go to our junior class. Right here we have, you can see your name.
I'm Kennedy Diggs, and I'm the pitcher.
All right, Kennedy. Tell us a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared. Let's say you've got a game today at 4:30. What's going through your mind right now throughout the day? How are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? Where are you drinking a lot of water, maybe trying to stay loose? What does that day look like?
I usually, try to drink a lot of water because that's really important as a pitcher because you get very sweaty or you're always moving. I kind of just get in the right mindset. So just be ready to be there for everybody and just have our team play at the best we can because obviously as a pitcher, you're a big part of the team. And so I just want to help everybody be their part as well.
Tell us a little bit about you're in the circle. What's going through your mind on a batter by batter basis? Are you thinking first pitch strike? Are you thinking, or does it depend on the hitter or where the lineup is?
Yeah, definitely first pitch strike is a big part because once you get first pitch strike, you can go from there and like improve on different pitches and things like that. And you always have to know where you are in the lineup and then where the batter sets up. If they're back, then I know what to throw for each batter.
Very good. About where do you hit in the lineup?
I'm first.
You're first. Okay, so what are you thinking about? Let's say you're the visiting team, so you're going to bat first. What's going through your mind is in the on deck circle? What are you thinking? You're trying to look at as many pitches as you can, so you give your teammates an idea of what the pitcher throws. Well, what's going through your mind?
Yeah, that's the main goal, to make sure that everybody can see as many maybe before they get up to bat, and also making sure that I find my correct pitch so that I can start off an inning in a good spot, because if you start good, then things will just go from there.
Very good. What was your experience like, and how many of the games in the tournament did you pitch? Or you may have pitched all of them.
I pitched all of them.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Congratulations on behalf of Country Financial for being part of the team of the week. And Coach Price, where are we going next?
Junior sitting right next to Kennedy, right here.
Kenna Kelso, and I play center field.
Center field. All right. Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities.
Can you please repeat that?
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities in center field.
My biggest goal is to help my other outfielders and make sure that they know who's up and that we listen to the pitches to kind of understand like what she's throwing, because it can kind of depend on what she throws and where we should position ourselves. And then I'd say that my biggest like goal in the outfield is to make sure that I stay in front of the ball, because it's a big like part of it, and to make sure that I always get it in fast.
Very good. Did you have fun this past weekend down at Morrisville?
Yes, I did. I wasn't honestly expecting as much as I did this weekend, but getting back, I just came from having surgery on my shoulder, and getting back into it, I had a lot of fun, and I was very lucky to get as many balls as I did.
Very good. And again, congratulations on behalf of Country Financial for being part of the team of the week. And who we have next, Coach?
In the back row here, we have another player that's been fighting off an injury. She helps us out at practice a lot, does everything she's supposed to do. It's been a nagging injury. We're just hoping we get her back sometime before the end of the season also. If not, she's setting herself up for the future, hopefully, when she gets her senior year. So back row right here.
Hi, my name's Soraya Cook.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Progressing, I'm hoping, well with your injury. What position would you be playing if you weren't injured?
I'd be playing left field.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the left field position.
You definitely have to be prepared to do a lot of running. You have to back up, like third base and stuff like that, and always make sure you have your eye on the ball. Doesn't matter where you are on the field. It's always a big part of softball.
What have you learned about yourself in the game, having to sit on the sideline, so to speak, to watch?
I've learned that it doesn't matter how hard it gets to be on the side, like, and not be able to play. You have to always keep your spirits up, because it's going to get rough watching everybody else play the sport you love, and not being able to be there.
Yeah, it's got to be tough. It makes you cherish those times where you are healthy, I guess. Very good. Well, hey, congratulations, and thanks for being part of the show. And who do we have next, Coach?
Let's go to our sophomore class. This is our largest group. Let's go to third base. Right here.
I'm Addie Wheel, and I play first base.
Maddie, and tell us a little bit about the roles and responsibilities there. Did I mispronounce your name?
Yeah, Addie with an A.
Addie, I'm sorry. Addie, tell us a little bit about your position and what your roles and responsibilities are.
I just mainly focus on getting the easy out.
Okay, well, that's easy enough.
She's a big talker, so.
What about like bunt? Do you have bunt responsibilities? Are you playing inside the baseline, up the line, towards the hitter?
No, I play inside the baseline, and then I have to cover on bunts.
Very good. About where do you hit in the lineup?
Fourth.
Very good. So what are you thinking about when you get into the box?
Just to get a hit as long as the pitches are in my strike zone.
All right, very good. Well, congratulations on being part of Team of the Week.
Thank you.
You bet. And Coach, who do we have next?
Let's go around the field. Our next sophomore would be our shortstop.
Hi, I'm Kanan Hill, and I play shortstop.
Very nice. Tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are.
There's a lot of pressure being a shortstop, having to do a lot of things on the field, and so it causes me to make mistakes sometimes. And I'm really glad to have these girls who help me lift myself up after those mistakes.
Tell us a little bit about just the communication that has to go on there, especially in the middle of the field. You've got bunch coverages, bunt responsibilities, stealing, bases responsibilities. What does that look like?
We have to really communicate with who's got what and like what base we're going to go and like cuts. I have to make sure I screen cuts so they know where I am on the field and stuff like that.
And about where do you hit in the lineup?
I hit 6th.
What are you thinking about in the deck?
Usually I'm thinking about like what we really need, like if we need a line drive or we need like something to get somebody home or something like that, so I know what I need to do.
Very good. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and congratulations. And who do we have next?
Let's head to the outfield. Let's do
Hi, I'm Braylee Graves, and I play left field.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your responsibilities there at left field.
I always try to make sure nothing goes behind me because obviously we don't have anything back there to help us. And then one of my biggest goals is to try to make sure I always hit my cuts because we don't want to turn it into another error where someone scores or something.
About where do you hit in the lineup?
I don't hit. I have a DP. She's right here.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Well, hey, congratulations and on being part of the Team of the Week and winning the tournament.
Thank you.
All right. And who do we have next?
Burley is a flex, and since you brought it up, our DP is also a sophomore, so let's go to our DP.
Hi, I'm Trinity Powell. I'm the DP.
I heard a rumor that was the case. But now tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are. Obviously, you're not playing defensively, but you got to have your head in the game. And what does that look like? What are you doing on the bench while your team's on defense?
Whenever I'm on the bench watching the team play, I try to look for where there's runners advancing or bunts or really just anything's going to be able to help them that they can't see.
Very good. What position would you like to play, or would you be playing if you were going to go out on the field defensively?
I personally like right field. I played it last year on JV, so anytime I play anywhere else, I feel a little lopsided.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Next, we're still sophomores here. Let's go to our other outfield player.
I'm Avery Dalton, and I play right field.
All right, and tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities on the team.
I just try to make sure that like if the ball comes out there, I either catch it or get it in as fast as I can, and also backing up like first base is a big thing, and like just overthrows and looking for stuff like that.
Very good. Where about in the lineup do you hit?
8th. I bat 8th.
You bet 8th. Okay. Well, what are you thinking about in the on deck circle? What's going through your mind?
Just trying to get it in play and making sure that I get the right call and know what I'm doing. And
very good. Hey, congratulations. Thanks for being part of the show today.
Thank you.
We still have a couple more sophomores, our utility players over here.
I'm Lady McKenzie, and I'm a courtesy runner for our catcher.
All right. That's got to be exciting. Tell us a little bit about that. What you get in the game as a courtesy runner. You know, what's going through your mind? Number one, you're hoping your catcher gets on base. I mean, you're obviously, and always, you're rooting for everybody to get on base, but especially the person you're running for. So, what does that look like? What are you going? What's going through your mind during the game? Are you watching the catcher on the opposing team throws and things like that? What does that look like? How do you get prepared?
I really just think about keeping my spot on the base in play so I don't get out. I don't want to ruin that hit that we got for our team. I think about making the right decision. Just multiple things go through my brain. It's very serious, but it's very fun.
Hey, but she did. So in the championship game against Carthage, our DP got on twice, so we let the flex run. So that means the DP can't play anymore. So Lainey did have to go in that game as a DP, and you want to tell them what you did in that game?
I did hit the ball. I made a run in.
Was that the winning run though?
No, it was
Tie run.
hit or whatever. Yeah. So I tied the game. I hit the tie ball. But I did do that.
Oh, it's just pretty tough when you've been on the bench the whole game. So
Yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations.
we have one more sophomore. She's also a utility player right here.
I'm Maya Swigert, the courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Okay. Tell us in a very similar situation to our last interview. Tell us a little bit about how you get prepared. What are you watching for, and what are you thinking about when you get to the base?
I'm just thinking about how many runs like we've already made, and then how many strikes there are.
Very good. What position would you play if you were on the field?
I like second base, but
All right. Well, hey, congratulations for being part of the team of the week. And is that it, Coach?
No. That's all the sophomores, all right?
Yes.
All right, we have 2 freshmen this year. I'll go with our starting third baseman. Yeah.
I'm Drew Collins, the third baseman.
All right. One of the more challenging positions on the field because you are, because of the bunts and the slashes, you are probably, you're in the hip pocket of the batter sometimes. Tell us a little bit about how you kind of get prepared on a game by game or even at bat basis.
I mainly watch for the batters, like where they stand in the box to see if they are gonna bunt, and like watching while the pitch goes in where their hands go. But like mainly I play up just in case I have to go for bunts. So
And about where do you hit in the lineup?
Third.
Third. Very good. So you're a freshman. You're coming up. You've been what's it been like here moving into a starting role at the high school level after playing, maybe summer leagues and things like that, but at a lower level? What's been the biggest challenge? What's been the hardest for you to get used to?
Probably changing positions, because that's been like the biggest struggle this year, and just playing with older girls and just a faster paced game.
Right.
Used to.
Very good. Well, hey, congratulations. Thank you for being part of the show today.
All right, we have one more, right? All right, we have our backup third baseman, and she also is responsible for maybe the DP spot if we need her in the DP spot.
Hi, I'm Lainey Powell.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities.
I really just go in when they need me for other players and just have their back when they
Did you have fun at Morrisville over the weekend?
do what?
Did you have fun at Morrisville over the weekend?
Yes, I did.
Very good. Looking forward to the rest of your season?
Yes.
All right. Ladies, thank you again. And again, congratulations on behalf of Country Financial for being nominated and winning the Team of the Week. Now, since then, you went to Clinton and won 4-1. Now you've got Odessa at home and then Montrose, and then you're on a little bit of a road trip. Coach, tell us a little bit about your upcoming schedule.
So we stack our schedule pretty heavy because, we've been competitive for quite a few years. So we need those real competitive teams. And like I said before, there's not a lot of teams around here to play, so we travel a lot. We would rather play really, really high competition, do the very best we can, because we're ready for districts. We want to get that's our main thing. Everything else is just practice for districts. So we stack it. There's a few teams that are smaller to help fill our schedule, but for the most part, we're going to play at least Class 2, but mostly a lot of 3, 4, and 5s, even in the tournaments we go to. So it's stacked all year. But we've done it every year, and we've been really successful, so we'll probably stick to that plan.
Very good. Well, again, ladies, on behalf of Country Financial and the Missouri
Hey,
Sports
wait, I
Network.
have one more person real quick. Can you talk about one more person?
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to move really quick. So we need to talk about our assistant coach. Yes. You can ask her some questions because I do there's not really the head coach, assistant coach type thing. She's in charge of all the outfield. I kind of do the infield. We both take care of hitting. We have a lot of responsibilities, and everything that happens off the field, she takes care of. So,
Right. Well, Coach, first off, congratulations and thank you for being part of the show. Tell us a little bit about your responsibilities on the team.
Well, I coach the outfield mostly, so work with them a lot on catching fly balls and knowing situations and all that stuff. And then I'm kind of responsible for the fun, take care of some team activities. And when we go to Springfield, I plan our hotel trips and where we're going to go eat and kind of do some of that team bonding kind of fun stuff that creates the memories. I let Price be the mean guy. So,
yeah. Well, what is your go-to? Where you go to Springfield? Let's say you're going tomorrow. Where are you guys staying, and where are you eating?
they always want to go eat at Lambert's. That is their big one. We're big fans of that. And hotel stays, we don't really have a primary one. We kind of jump around or we can get the best rate. So.
Very good. Well, Lambert's, my nephew used to be a manager out there at Lambert's, so he may have, he would have been there last year. But I'll make a suggestion, maybe on one of your meals, maybe check out Pizza Ranch. It's new and it's right there in the mall.
Right, we will.
But again, ladies, thank you so much for being part of the show, and congratulations on behalf of Country Financial and the Missouri Sports Network.
Thank you.
Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.